y'all getting on? On a hammock around with him. Giggity. The yard without smashing Grumpy Grandad's truck up. I wish the Romans had stayed around just for... I've got to be careful where I go with this conversation. The week Justin B.
Believe and mesmerised. We all think you're mad. Hit the red button. They are a bit overkill. Does look like I'm about to go like calibration, tram lining, like bout. What do they all mean?
Welcome to Fenland Park. Fenland? Went all Swedish. I was like, Steve, help!
All of these words, I don't understand what they mean.
Drillcoulter.
Yeah, okay. Did you guys know that? They might not have done.
Here you go. Have you seen my baseball?
No! I'm stupid enough as it is without having to.
Ow! Don't worry, I'll be okay, don't worry. We'll be quiet back there, I'm trying to film. Everything done for the day. It fell off. Martin's looking at me like I'm a weirdo. I'm not going to say anything bad about them. I don't really like them. Good morning, Fenlanders. How y'all getting on? Welcome to Fenland Farming Adventures. Busy day today. Busy few weeks, really. We managed to get said harvester going last night. We had a little play with it last night, and everything seems to work. So that's good. A couple more things we've now got to do. There's a couple of sensors on the tank I need doing. Oh, lovely, Dad. A half-eaten banana. Woo! I think I might throw that out, don't you? In Dad's truck. Dad always carries his banana hammock around with him. Giggity. Oh, you lot gotta go away. Yeah. So, harvester's nearly done. I am going to service the wheel motors and stuff, and I'm going to have a check over of the track. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing when it comes to them tracks, but I'm going to have a go at it. Just going to order some more sensors for the tank so we can get all the automation working. There's no point in having a bunker and we can't automate it. Concentrate on what I'm doing to get out of the yard without smashing Grumpy Grandad's truck up. But today, yeah, busy day today. We have got Angling and Grain Services coming out. So Damien, who was on our video at the Normax show, he works for Angling and Grain Services. Good old boy. There we go, can you see me? Yeah, you got me. Put you down there. We can waffle. But we can't remember which trailer we put our seed on. Told Grumpy Grandad, I said write it down, but I should have wrote it down myself. But between us, we'll figure it out. We will figure out what we've got where. I'm pretty certain we've got, well, we've got 2 trailers of Gleam and 1 trailer of Skyfall. So, but the Skyfall shouldn't look as plump as what the Gleam is. So we've only got a 50-50 chance on 2 trailers. So we're going to load all our wheat straight on a flat trailer. Get that done. The 6610 is done, back together. Got the new hydraulic. Well, I keep calling it hydraulic, but it's not hydraulic. It's back end oil. Air conditioning unit. I got that back together. Finished that last night. Had a little rip in the harvester. Got that going. So yeah, we're all good. We're all happy now. Ooh, lorries. Tony. Other lorry. The old Benz ran here. I don't know what people were drinking or smoking when they decided how to put the roads in around here, but I guess they just followed ancient trails that were slightly higher. Riverbanks and stuff, you know. Well, the river don't run like this, but I wish the Romans had stayed around just for the simple fact of putting straight roads in everywhere. Does anybody else have a banana hammock? I guess he squashed his banana a few times in the tractor. I've got to be careful where I go with this conversation. He's just getting some sections out of the partitioning sections out of the shed. Doing a grand job. Oh, look at that! Like he's done it before. Yeah, we put all these in the centre of the shed, and obviously we put all Skyfall up in this shed, and yeah, some of it made the cut and some of it didn't. So well done to Grumpy Grandad for keeping it separate. Right, Angling and Grain have turned up, so we're going to get on with this. We have got Danny, Matt, and where's the governor? What's the governor called? Andy. So they come to dress about 30 tonne of seed for us this morning. We'll do a little bit of filming. Anna will be here in a minute. Grumpy Grandad's just having a tidy up to get some more sections out of the shed, so I'll help him do that for a minute. And when them old boys are all ready to go, we'll just do a little bit of filming of it. You know how gravity separator works from our previous video. Cheers, guys.
Guys, what's going on here, Dad? What's going on here?
Flat tyre. Loaded some trailers up at harvest time for dressing up for seed.
Yeah.
So they've been in here since middle of August. It's only about 6 weeks, but the tyres got that.
tyre's gone flat.
It's coming up. As long as we can move it over there, that'll be empty soon.
Right. Oh, so this has got wheat in it now?
It's got wheat in it now.
Right, I'm with you.
See kind of wheat on.
Oh yeah, no wonder it went flat. So, Dad's doing that. That's got wheat in it. Daniel's on the phone as always. We've got wheat dressing going on.
Bit of wheat dressing, babe.
So the guy was like, you can go up there and have a look as long as you hold on and don't fall off. I was like, I'll stay on the ground. I'll stay on the ground.
Go up there with Dad. Dad, take her up there to see the gravity separator. It's all legit, it's safe.
Yeah, I know. Got my goggles on and hate bits in my eyes. What where? Oh. Where's the blue?
Air blowing underneath there. You can see. Shaking.
Wow.
All the light stuff's going over there, the heavy stuff coming up here. All lovely big fat wheat. Yeah, that's going up for dressing. Oh. You can even see the difference just over there.
Yeah.
Between that and that. See the difference. Lovely fat wheat, this thinner wheat. You can adjust it all the way along here. Just like watching it.
Yeah, I know, it's fun, isn't it? We're just mesmerised. How much fun is this?
We used it. We went to a tin mine in Cornwall,
Yeah.
and they crush all the ore up, and they use a gravity separator there.
Right.
And I told them how we use it on the farm.
Oh, nice.
Probably thought I was mad, of course.
We all think you're mad.
See the difference?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's going down there. All that stuff down there, all sharp and stuff. And then that's going in the bucket over there. Going out to the bucket.
So noisy. So is that wheat all red? The seeds are all red?
Where the stuff that's going into the bucket over there is coming off half this corner here. Touch the red button.
Hit the red button! Don't touch the red button, but I want to!
Screens in there. And they keep them. All different screens. They do them like rape or peas or something like that.
Right.
Or barley sometimes. Change the size of the hole.
Mum's just throwing these at Dad, or at me, to give to Dad. He's just told me to put them on the back of the harvester, so let's place them. Oh, they're going to fall there. Let's place them up there so we can see them. Ready for a bit more effects then. Right, let's go get the grease gun. Daniel just asked me to find a little grey box that's got loads of Vaderstad bits in it. So grab that, put it in our tractor, which is here. So Vaderstad stuff. He bought like a weighing scales thing. Oh, these are the manuals he's going to ask me to read. 2. He told me there was 3. That's not so bad. Yeah, little bits. He said put in tractor, ready for rolling. So yeah, done that. Right, let's go and try to find grease gun. Yeah, it's really quiet here. It's quite nice. I can put the radio on. No one's shouting at me. Had to eat my breakfast on the run today. as always. My youngest keeps getting up at night, so I'm just so tired in the mornings. I just haven't got time to eat my breakfast, so I've just been eating on the go. That is life. It's fine. We'll do what we've got to do. As long as I've eaten, it's fine. Right, now I've got to try and find a grease gun. That could be blooming anywhere. Really good. Hi guys, so all greased up. Did all of the tyres, all on the top of the tyres, all of the bits next to the tyres. And just wherever I could see any more grease points on the Vaderstad, and I'm filthy. But at least it's not on my clothes today, because I was wearing my overalls sensibly. So Danny just come back. He said to take one of these manuals for Vaderstad, take it inside, and just start having a read. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Kind of thought this was going to be like an easy 5 minutes, but it ain't gonna be. Right, this is the parts manual. I don't need that, do I? No. So yeah, kind of thought, oh, that's nice. I can go sit inside, get nice and warm, make myself a hot chocolate, have an easy day. That looks like it's all very foreign looking. Oh well, I've got to start somewhere, haven't I? So yeah, and Daniel's just taking the mickey out of me because every time I've been here and doing anything on the farm, I keep getting dirt in my eyes. So I was wearing goggles. And they are a bit overkill. Does look like I'm about to go deep sea diving. However, if you see all the dirt on my head, none of it's got in my eyes. Hi guys. So, I've been trying to read this book about the Rapid Vaderstad, and to be honest, I don't really understand it. To me it's all things that I don't really know what all the words mean. I know that it's all farming words, because I've never ever looked at even one of these control panels before. I don't even know what all of the words mean, like calibration, tram lining, like bout. What do they all mean? I mean, I kind of think I know what some of them mean, but yeah, it's a bit of a minefield. I did watch a YouTube video and I kind of understand it a little bit, but I feel like I do need Daniel here to be with me. So what I'm going to do is I'll head home and we'll pick up where we left off tomorrow. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.
Good morning, Fenlanders! Welcome to Fenland Park. Fenland? We're all Swedish. So, what we got on today then, folks? Grumpy Grandad's just moving that spare topper out of the way. Me and Anna are going to set about the Vaderstad while she's here, and then while she's not here, I'm going to set about the big red. We've got little red and big red now, so just going to get this drill under cover because I didn't really want it out in the rain last night, but there you go. I made a hash of that already. I've got a puncher to fix on this, but I'll change the inner tube and I will change the tyre as well, so I'll have a brand new tyre on there. Then my cousin seems to have still got a bit of the mounting thing for me Vaderstad control box. I will try and get the control box mounted in here while Anna's just moving my coulters up. Yeah, while she's buggering about with the coulters, I can try and get the control box mounted in here. I don't really know where to put it. I don't have a tram line. I don't never use the markers, so really know if I need the control box too much. You coming? What's Dad doing? What's Grumpster up to? Is he coming out with a loader? It looks like he is! Hang on, let me get right out of his way. Hopefully the shafts will be here for them spreader bars that sit up the top there and just transfer the crop onto the picking belt. 4 big red today. I look into the sensors on the bunker. Apparently there's some missing. Steve Fawley said, oh, there should be 4. Yesterday afternoon I went off to Steve Fawley's. He couldn't have been more helpful. Let us borrow a VC50. Well, our harvester will work with a VC50 in it, but it has got a VC80 in it. He's got one that I could borrow. He came and bought my dead harvester off me that I had laying in the field, and I was like, Steve, help! And he said, oh yeah, I got one on the shelf, matey. Let's come and get it. So off to Spalding I went yesterday. Grumpy Grandad's going to get on fixing the spreader bars, putting them back together. We're just waiting for the shafts. We get new chains on there. That'll all be back together. That's kind of the last limiting factor now, apart from a few little jobs. So I am going to get on and dope some holes in this bracket that holds the new screen on, or the borrowed screen should I say. So let's get on with that. Just going to dope 2 holes in it that way round and do the job properly. Right, marked, centre punched both sides. One hole doped, bit of cutting oil. Ugh. Let's try that. Hoorah. Go and get this mounted in the cab then, guys. Grumpy Grandad might have accidentally left the door open last night, so we've got a little bit of a... Well, at least the floors of the cab have been washed. Can't win them all. It was that way. I needed to go that way. Just trying to get some slack on some of the cables so I can mount it that way. Back in a minute. This is where it should go. Ta-da! We're in. Let everything deboot and switch off. Anna needs to clean these. We'll be away, so...
Good morning, Fenlanders. Hope you're all okay. If you don't know already, I'm Anna. And if you're new to the channel, we'd really appreciate it if you consider subscribing. Take you guys along with us on our little farming journey. Just arrived at the farm. Got my overalls on. They're a bit dirty from yesterday. Ready to rock and roll. Got my gloves. Got my goggles. Aha! Found him. Yeah, are you? Alright, what are we doing?
This morning you are...
What were you saying before the battery died? What am I doing on the drill?
we've got to just lift these coulters up now. I'll tell you how to do one.
Lifting coulters up on the Vaderstad. So, you need me to go find the creeper?
Yeah.
Alright, okay, cool.
You gotta go underneath.
Yay, my favourite part.
Got your goggles in you?
Not really.
Really?
Yeah, I've got my goggles so I don't get dirt in my face. So one thing I've noticed that I really don't enjoy is going underneath things. Don't like it. Don't like it. I don't like it. That's okay. It's got to be done. Get over the fear. Got the old creeperoo. Get my goggles. Don't laugh at me. But I mean, I don't care actually. I don't care. Yesterday, these were a lifesaver. I actually didn't get toot in my eyes. I just look like I'm going deep sea diving.
What?
I just look like I'm going deep sea diving.
You're a weirdo, yeah. You just have to get on with it.
Sorry, I've got, you know, eyes to protect, so. Right, cool, what am I doing?
Undo these.
Undo them?
Yeah, undo them. Lefty-loosey. And then...
That disc's not going to drop off?
No.
Alright.
No, it's only for this coulter. Drill coulter.
All of these words, I don't understand what they mean.
Drill coulter.
Yeah, okay, well you just need
that's
to
the
go
bit
slow.
the seed comes out of.
Okay, well there you go. I've learnt something new.
You have.
Did you guys know that? I bet,
Yeah,
I
they
don't
all
know.
know that.
They might not have done. They might not have done. Can't assume.
Right, then you pick it up out of the middle one and lift it up a hole.
Lift it up one hole.
Yeah, one hole.
Okay,
And then
hold
put it
on.
down.
Do that again so I can see.
Well, it's in the middle hole. It's in that one. And you got to just lift it up one. And put the nuts back on. Got it? But I'll show you where when you get underneath this thing,
Yeah?
one axle stand there.
Yeah? Oh yeah.
Stand this side. They'll hold 20 tonne each, so they should hold
20 tonne?
20 tonne. So
That little thing?
save you from being squished. Get them to the point where they're on there, but the discs are not tight. If I keep pulling and tightening them up, they'll see how freely that one's moving.
Yeah?
As you tighten them up to that, it stopped.
Right. So you don't want them too tight?
No, I want them to be able to... My soil will go
Swivel.
through that. Some people need to keep that gap tight, because otherwise their heavy soil gets in there and it just stops the disc dead.
Do some people just have them not moving?
No, people need that tight as possible, so that
It just moves
a lot of people have
a
more...
bit, only a bit.
Yeah, a lot of people have more grip on their soil than we do.
Oh, okay.
Metal washer and a plastic washer.
So the plastic wash needs to go on there.
Yeah.
Who's this? Who's this?
JD.
It's JD! Ah, we like JD. Right guys, I'm going to crack on and do this and I'll speak to you guys in a bit.
Thought I'd lost my monkey. Oh no, Bailey's monkey, isn't he?
Oh, is he?
Yeah, your minion then. Your special goggles. Did you buy them?
No, Mum bought them for me.
Oh, did she?
Honestly, they're like a game changer. I've literally had like half a field on my face.
Can you do me a favour?
What's that?
Can you go, have you seen my baseball?
No! I'm stupid enough as it is without having.
So my monkey's under there, we're raising the coulters up a bit to give the disc all the help to turn in our soil that we can give them. And I am fitting a control box. So a few little jobs to do. I noticed I've got a puncher on the Vaderstad, so we'll get Anna teaching her how to change the wheels and stuff and just get the control box mounted. I'm nearly there. Finding somewhere, because the seat swivels so much in this thing that you can't go down with it because the screen will hit the Vaderstad control box. You can't really go forward with it, otherwise you can't see your mirrors. So you want to be able to see nicely. So yeah, just a buggering about day today, isn't it, Anna?
Yeah.
You got what? Yeah, they are the best kind of days, yeah. Milano just bought me a new door, so thank you to Milano, if you're watching Milano. Ow, that's got a bloody sharp edge on it. Now I'm bleeding. Don't worry, I'll be okay, don't worry.
I need a hard hat, you work my head.
Goggles and a hard hat. Yep, that's special. Oh yeah, me and Kaz definitely need hard hats. Don't try and steal our thunder. Look, see, this is a dilemma I'm having. Control box, move it any further forward and just to get my height right. And I start getting into the realms of being in the way of my mirror. There we go, there's perfect. Look at that, look, a vision of loveliness. That's just in the right. I didn't want it back here, but you are looking back here all the time, but I didn't want it back there. I wanted it somewhere where it's not going to be in the way. Just more difficult than... You be quiet back there, I'm trying to film. So yeah, now the next thing is to just carry on working on the drill. I'm going to get it piped up now. Write down in the book what all the pipes do, because I thought I'd done it before, but I don't think I have.
I need to update Smart Farmer.
What?
And update Smart Farmer.
And update Smart Farmer, yeah. Right, so yeah, Anna said, oh, you should be filming. I just done a proper stupid thing. I got two ends here. Neither of them fit my Vaderstad, my special Vaderstad thing. So I rang my cousin, was like, have you got one of my nipples? Which is an odd thing to say to your cousin, isn't it? But this one goes on my 4 metre, and my 4 metre's got my Vaderstad size ones. They're a proper weird size. They're bigger than 3/4, but not an inch. They're Volvo fittings, apparently. That's what I've been told. Right, so yeah, that's my stupid thing done for today. Let's leave Anna to do her stupid things. Alright, there we go. Just been and got my Swedish nipple off the other Vaderstad. Oh, nah, it's just full of oil. There was hardly any oil dribbling out of that pipe a minute ago. Now I just pulled the nipple off and it's covered me glove in oil. Look. Ow. Right, so I'll get these pipes all sorted out and set up and then go and change my gloves. One thing I have noticed with this 6215, there's not a lot of space in here to get all your pipes in. Yeah, poor old thing can do with a wash down now. Anna's finished with it. As soon as we're done drilling, Anna, it's your first job. Get scrubbing. Oh, and our friend Lord Mark said if he comes over and the windows are not clean, he's gonna, well, he's not gonna be happy. He said I'm expecting windows to be clean.
Hi guys, hope you're all okay. So, thought I'd just update you with what I've been doing. A bit dirty. Oh, not too bad actually, not too bad. My overalls are pretty dirty. Daniel has just been and taken a picture of me because our good friend Mark from Smart Farmer app, obviously as you guys know, we've been working with them for a little while. He's so lovely. We message him every now and then and he's looked at the pictures of me and said, Anna doesn't look that dirty. Now, I don't know if you guys can see in here, but yeah. Daniel just took a picture of me laying across the back of the drill and just to prove that I am quite filthy. I have put all of these ones up, so just been lifting these things which are apparently called coulters, which I've learnt today. So these things up a little bit so that obviously when we're drilling the disc is in the ground. So I've done all of these ones, I've done all of this row, I've done a couple of these back ones, but I was a bit confused as to how I get under there. And Daniel said basically I've just got to get on the creeper and kind of go like that way. So yeah, this way obviously was so much easier because I could literally just lay under these things and it's that big a gap. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not going to say that I won't go under, but it is really scary. It's all still very new, but it is worrying me a bit going under there. And Dad and Daniel just popped out, so I said what I'd do is I'd do as much as I can safely, like obviously like leaning over, and then I won't go underneath until they're about, just in case. You just never know. I'd just rather someone be about in case I've got to do that, and anything on the worst case scenario happens, I'd rather them be about in the yard in case. But while I'm thinking about it, just a reminder to you guys about Smart Farmer. Obviously, as you guys know, we've been using it for a while for like daily checks. It's got the working alone part of the app. So basically, if I was out in the field and Mum wanted to just check that I was okay, say every hour I'd have an alarm to just say like, are you okay? Just yes, and then it would go back to the farm admin that, you know, everything's fine. Just got loads of different features on there. I can't think of all of them off the top of my head. We mostly use it for the daily checks, and with the machinery, obviously, if we're out and about, if anything were to happen on the roads, if there was ever an accident or whatever, it's just always nice to say like, look, I've done daily checks on my tractor, I've done daily checks on all of my machinery. Just if the worst case scenario, we can always say that, you know, we're as safe as we possibly can be. So if you wanted 10% discount, there is a link in the description of our videos, but I think it's Fenland 10 off the top of my head, sorry. But so many things going on, I'm trying to learn all these new things, but I'm pretty certain it's Fenland 10. But yeah, if you need to double check, have a little look in the link in our description below. There is a free 28-day trial, and I know that when I last spoke to Mark, he did say that you do have to input your credit card when you do the free 28-day trial, and they were going to try and get that bit off because that's kind of off-putting for people. Even if you get a notification to say, just to let you know this is coming to an end, you know, if you like it, you do. If you don't, obviously then remove your credit card details. But I think he said he was going to take that off so that it wasn't like a barrier to you guys like having a try with it before you buy it type of thing. But yeah, there is a free 28-day trial, and also when you love it like we do, Fenland 10 for 10% off your annual subscription. So yeah, but any questions, obviously let us know. Always let us know and we'll help as much as we can. Yeah, let's crack on, guys. Let's continue. Where can I put you? Where can I put you? Done that one. Done that one. Okay, that one. So these are so tight. I did ask Daniel a minute ago to come and help me because one of them was on so tight I just literally couldn't start moving it. But what I did was I just gave it a bit of a bash. Because if I could try and do it on my own, I don't want to be that type of person that's like, oh, I'm a woman, I can do it by myself, I can do it as good as you can. I'm not going to be like that, but if I can try and do something without asking for help, that's just my nature. That's not a woman or a man thing. That's not me being like, oh, I can do it myself. But I just don't like to bother people if I don't have to. One of my eldest, her teachers, she's got a couple of teachers, some TAs. Her teacher, her dad wanted her to go into arable farming, and she was like, oh, I'm a little bit jealous that you get to go and do all of this. I'm having fun actually. Get this back on. So we saw JD this morning. JD is one of Daniel's really, really good friends, and he did my fencing not that long ago at my house. So we like JD. It was one of the hottest days I think we've ever had, and I kept going out there and feeding him ice creams. But this morning I had a bit of a kerfuffle. Well, not kerfuffle, but my eldest, she loves her engine. She's got a toy 4-cylinder engine, and her teacher the other day when I was talking to her about what we all do, she was like, oh, I'd love to see that engine. I said, yeah, my eldest, she just loves anything that she can do with Granddad, because she can sit and do engine bits with Granddad, Grumpy Granddad, obviously, as you guys know him. But I tell you what, he ain't grumpy around the kids, that's for sure. But she said, the teacher said, oh, I'd love to see that. That'd be amazing. Can you bring it in for show and tell? My daughter, she was like, no, I can't do it, I can't do it. And I was like, well, why? And she was just more worried that people can ask her questions about it and she was going to forget. So we had a little YouTube this morning on how a 4-cylinder engine works. But yeah, she's going to be a little mechanic, I reckon. I guess Granddad has rubbed off on her. Grandad loves mechanics. Yeah, Daniel was like, how did you grease them all up the other day? And I sort of said, well, I leaned over like this. He was like, well, just try and do what you can this way then, if you don't want to go underneath. Oh, I do need to ask you guys something actually, while I think about it. Any recommendation for women's steel toe cap boots? Because I've been wearing my, I never know how to say these, Les Chameau welly boots. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Tell me in the comments if I'm not saying that right. But yeah, I need to get some proper steel toe cap boots because I am a bit worried that one day something is going to land on my foot and I don't want that in my life. So, as comfortable as these are, they're not really suitable if I'm carrying things around and something might accidentally fall on my foot. So, any recommendations for comfortable ladies steel toe cap boots? I would be very, very grateful. Thank you guys. Yeah, loving all the comments, guys. Loving all your help. I absolutely love it when I'm doing things and you guys can be like, well, why don't you try it this way? Why don't you try it that way? Because, you know, I'm starting out and I do need help sometimes. From time to time, I need a bit of help.
It's all going around here, Fenland, isn't it? Martin, my cousin, wants some seed and me to bring his telehandler home. So once he's done that, he's on the harvester as well. Anna is on the 6 metre Vaderstad, just moving the coulters up so we can have a bit more bite in the discs. Oh dear, Martin's hoping to get harvesting tomorrow, so I hope that's the case. If he gets on harvesting, okay, then I can I'll get the 6 metre Vaderstad all fired up. I've got a sugar beet field that can be drilled. I've got a wheat field that Anna went over with the Terradisc Delta the other day, that can be drilled. And then all the fields that Anna Terradisc'd around the other day have greened right up now, so I don't know what to do with them, whether to go and hit them with a bit of chemical or whether to just race over them with the 6 metre Vaderstad. And then I don't know whether you can put a whiff of Roundup in with your Preem. If I can do a whiff of Roundup with a Preem, I can just do it all in one hit. If I haven't got too many weeds, anything that's on the surface will just get a tinge of Roundup and knock it back, you know. So don't know whether that'll work or not. Everything needs 6 litres of Roundup around here because everything's gotten resistant to the stuff. Whoa, there's a pheasant. So I'm going to turn you off. I'm going to load it up with Martin's seed and then go and get his loader home. Go and take his seed to him here, get finished drilling, and then we'll all jump on the harvester and hopefully Grumpy Grandad's going to have a go at welding the shafts up and then turning them down on the lathe. So that'll be interesting. Pretty handy at doing stuff like that. But he never gets time to do it, you know. So with Anna being introduced into the farm, I said when we get finished lifting, finished drilling, grader's swapped over and stuff, and then Anna can take over from Grumpster. Seed acquired. Yeah, hopefully we can get drilling. I mean, 6 metre Vaderstad over 400 acres. I will virtually be done in a week. My truck's developed a squeak. Yeah, can't really do a lot about it, so oh well. Hey, there we go. I do need some better shock absorbers on this thing and some uprated springs because they are pretty naff. Got a half-ton bag of seed in there and this truck should handle more than that, way more than that. But we're bouncing around fairly. I think my springs have all gone soft. I'll get back to the yard and see what chaos Anna's caused. Hopefully not a lot. She's doing a pretty good job. She's just changing all the bits over that I wanted her to. And yeah, go and see how Martin's getting on drilling his barley. Barley's got a bit of a chub on. He fell off.
Hello. Dad's been taking the mickey out of me just lately. Because if I have to go do anything or I think that dirt's going to get in my face, I'm wearing goggles. And he's like, where's your goggles? Eh? I do look a bit like a deep sea diver, I'm not going to lie. But when you're laying underneath this, for example, look at that. All of that. That just goes, it's all in your face then, isn't it? I don't fancy that. In my face, I don't care. But not in my eyes. Oh, got it. Right guys, I am gonna switch it off again for a bit. And then I'll update you when I'm a bit further forward. And yeah, hopefully it won't take me too much longer, but it's all good. I'm having fun, so it's okay. JD earlier was like, you're just like, look like you're having so much fun. I was like, I am. I actually am. And I actually think I'm being a bit useful. Like, I don't think I'm being totally useless. So, yeah, he was like, look at you, all happy and like helping on the farm, which, yeah, never thought I would be, to be this filthy. We used to have a bit of a joke. So me and my sister, for example, Rachel, hi Rachel if you're watching, we could go out in the exact same clothes. I would come back pristine and Rachel would come back like just covered in everything, anything, because that's how we were as kids. And not anymore, but yeah, so obviously now I'm the one going to work getting filthy and Rachel's in a nice little office job where she's all cushy and clean and warm all the time. But yeah, it's okay, I don't mind. I'm sure I'd probably get bored if I was in an office, and do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Haven't heard about them shafts, but I'm setting them up in the lathe. I'll get some suds going, and that's all gone gloopy in the bloody thingy there, so. And the stuff in my saws as well, so I've got to make some new stuff. That's nothing, but I'll get making them.
All of it. I ain't got nothing on there that's gonna hurt you. Hold on, Grubster. How do you put your food? Same as mine. Put it down on the floor.
That's on.
Oh, okay, cool.
Comes on automatically. I don't like if I ain't got a bucket on it. That's horrible.
Yeah, okay,
that just don't work.
It's what, horrible?
Horrible. It don't work.
Bleep horrible.
Yeah, but if you haven't got a bucket or something on there, rides perfectly.
Yeah.
That's just that. That's got no weight on it.
Ours is more or less the same, yeah.
New experience for me. There we go. Oh, we're already in reverse. We ain't used to these articulated machines. Martin's looking at me like I'm a weirdo. But where does it tell you what gear you're in? Ah, 4, yeah. We'll see how we get on with this oval. So it turns out everything I own has a rattle and everything Martin owns has a squeak. This is a different view for me, guys. Right, here we go, Fenlanders. Here we are in the old 32 320, is it S? I don't know, I can't remember what this thing is. But my cousin said, oh, can you bring me a bag of barley over and bring me a loader back? Yeah, I can do that, no worries. And yeah, I haven't got a clue. I know there should be an armrest here somewhere. That's better, that's a bit more comfortable. Grumpy Grandad's going to bring my truck home. And I'm going to take this for a little cruise round. Hey! Mine could do with Anna to come in and clean his windows a little bit. Mine's always like these, my cousin Martin is always like these pivot steers and stuff. Ever since they came out, he had a pivot steer. He had a telegram to start with, and then a Terex, and then a Macbro, and then a Terex, and then this. So, in the whole time he's had 4 telehandlers, we've stuck with our John Deere the whole time. The old 4400's done us well. Right, well that's my first experience of a pivot steer down the road. Bit weird, let's do a little review on it, shall we? Very different to mine. Obviously I've got a 4-wheel steer one, rigid frame. And first thing I noticed is, I like the pedals. You've got like birthing pegs and pedals. So that's pretty good, I like that. These things are weird, you either love them or you hate them, you know. I mean, we've always had 4-wheel steer ones. Martin's always had pivot steers, so it's each to their own, isn't it? I'm not going to say anything bad about a pivot steer, but I don't really like them. If given a choice of the two, I'm just as manoeuvrable in my 4-wheel steer one as I am this. But yeah, I like the birthing peg. It's not quite as fast as mine. Mine will do 43k. This will only do 39 and a bit k. So it seems more comfortable at slower speed than mine, for sure. But at high speed, mine seems more comfortable. Very weird. It's just a bit tricky. Obviously, you're pointing you're squirting backwards and forwards, left and right, and the front's going left and right. As where mine, you have to move quite a bit to get the front to go across the road, but didn't have any near misses or anything like that. But I just, it's a bit weird. You're sat right at the back of the machine, aren't you, instead of in the middle or towards the front on mine. Yeah, capable machine. Martin loves it, so I don't think he'd have a bad word to say about this. But yeah, no, it's just taken me a minute to get used to it. What's your preference then, farmers? 4-wheel steer or pivot steer? Answers in the comment section below, please. The boom suspension, Martin did say it's almost like the accumulator's too big and powerful for it, because it isn't very comfortable. It's not very responsive. You can see my boom's floating up and down all the while, but this one, unless it's got some weight on there, it's real stiff. So yeah, you can also, I notice I can see my forks better and stuff, and the front of my muck grab, but then it's just because I'm not used to it, I suppose, isn't it? So very odd. Air conditioning works better than mine though, that is for sure. Back to said farm, guys, and off we go. We're going to get some more work done. Grumpster's here to pick me up. Oh yeah, obviously you don't get as much tyre wear on these things because they roll, the tyres roll as you're turning. But yeah, no, I'm not a massive fan of them, but Martin is, so it's his machine, so I'll let him get on with it.
So guys, Daniel's been and helping me, and we've managed to get all of these done. So yeah, did them together. Some of them he just said I've just done them up a bit too tight, so they need to be loose so that they're, yeah, see, I've done that up a bit too tight, haven't I? A bit more free flowing, like that, yeah. But you know, quite proud of myself. There's one, the one that was like 1, 2, 3, 4 in, that one over there, just impossible to undo. I couldn't do it, and I said to Daniel about it. He was like, right, okay, don't worry. I was like, I really have tried, but I cannot undo it. And he just went underneath, because he said sometimes you can get a bit more leverage when you get actually under there. And yeah, he was like, no, I can't do it. Oh yeah, you can see, look, he's got the, is it a ratchet? Is that what it's called? One of them shiny things. This is us done for the day, I think. Daniel's probably obviously going to carry on. What have you got?
Yeah. So folks, if you want to be a real farmer, go and get yourself some pink overalls from John Deere, and then she's been rolling around in the dirt out in the yard all day. I don't know, pretending like she's been doing something.
Yeah, I haven't actually been doing something. I just literally got dirt and like went like this. Because obviously I want to have dirt on my face. That is what I want in my life, you know. So you had to go get one of those extra long thingamybobs.
A breaker bar.
Is that what it's called? A breaker bar?
A breaker bar.
So basically what I was doing was just getting a hammer.
This is not actually my best side.
Oh, okay. What, your buttocks?
Yeah.
Your butthole? I'm glad it's not just me that thought that was impossible to get to. Because you were like, just get underneath, you'll get a bit more leverage. I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, well, you will get a bit more leverage.
Yeah, I get that, but woohoo.
That ain't go, boy.
Boy. What other farmer sayings are there? Boy or buh?
Yeah,
boy or buh? I keep calling James boy and he's like, don't call me that. Or mate, I keep calling him mate and he's like, I ain't your mate. Why are you calling me that? So what are you doing for the rest of the day?
I'm going to go set about the... Grumpy Grandad's now doing some welding and some turning down on the lathe, so that'll be interesting.
On the what?
Lathe.
What's that?
You know, we got them shafts coming from John Deere. Well, we got some new shafts coming for our spreader.
Right.
Bars that were last thing to finish on the top of the harvester.
Right.
And
you are having so much fun, right?
that one might be alright.
Oh no, are you giving in?
The bolts are knackered, I think. I'm going to switch off in here and go and help Grumpy Grandad weld round them shafts that we've got on order anyway. But if we can weld them up, Martin wants to get going tomorrow, so he'll be here in a little while.
Cool. We'll see you guys soon.
On another video.
Yeah. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.